So here we are moving on with our transformations. And the three that we will talk about, well, actually there are four, but the first three are translations. That's the slide. That's what this video is about. Then there are two more, the rotation and the reflection. And they should have shown up on that last assignment where you just had to identify them. But moving on here, a couple things. We are going to slide the figure that's on the graph. And it, in the problem, tells us how far and in what direction. So we have the original figure, and that's called the pre-image. And after we slide it, well, we're going to have a new figure. It will be called the image. And you'll see I'll label it, and I'll put these little marks on the letters. So for instance, if I have a triangle ABC, and I slide it, the new one will be called A prime, B prime, C prime. That's how you know it's the new one. Okay, so here we go. Number one says translation, 5 units right and 1 unit up. So I'll zoom in a little on these graphs. So I have to move this figure 5 units to the right and then 1 unit up. So I'll just move 1 point at a time. So I'll take point G and I'm just going to count 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 unit up, 1. So that's the location of my new point G. But I don't just label a G, and you must label these on the assignment. This is G prime. I'll put that little mark on it. And the same with T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That will be T prime. And same with B. You can imagine here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1. And there are other ways to do this too, and I have to label that B prime. Once you move G, you know that T is over 2. Well, T prime will be over 2. And you know that B is down 4. Well, B prime will be down 4. And now you have to draw the shape. And notice it's the exact same size. And that's what I had written over here. Translations maintain congruence. That means the image is the same size and shape. And notice it's the same way. It's not tipped over. It's sitting the same way. So we just did a translation. That's really all there is to it. But don't stop the video because there are different problems at the bottom. Okay, so another one, this one's question 2 that is, says I have to move this triangle 1 unit left and 2 units up. So again, just pick 1 point to get started. I'll pick point Y. 1 unit left. Move it 1, 2 units up, 1, 2. So this Y will now become Y prime. That's the new figure. And the same with G. 1 unit left, 2 units up. G prime will sit right there on the x-axis. And point M, 1 unit left, 2 units up. Label it M prime. Connect to form. Now they may overlap, that's okay. It is the exact same size, the exact same shape, and we did a translation. Okay, again, as always, I offer you the opportunity to try them on your own. Now, number 3 just says 3 units down, so it's not going to move left or right. Just drop down 3, 1, 2, 3 for point U, 1, 2, 3 for point L. I'll come back and label them. 1, 2, 3 for point Q. This is L prime, U prime, Q prime. And connect. Translations normally goes very well every year, everyone. This is nothing that people get very lost on, okay? So number 4, 5 units right and 2 units up. So I'll just start with point E. And I'll tell you, I'll start with point X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That is my new point X. That will be X prime. Now look, point I is down 2. I prime will also be down 2. Point E is over 1 from I. Well, it still will be over 1 in this figure, except it won't be I anymore. It will be I prime. And this point will be E prime. And I'll draw my little triangle here. That is a translation. Okay, so the assignment has 6 of those. There were 4 there. And the second half of the assignment, this Now the translation already happened. You're asked to say or describe what happened. So first of all, let's zoom in a little. Which figure's which? See how this figure has the prime? So this is the new image. So it looked like it started here and ended up here. Don't do this backwards. So let's just pick one point. Point Z to Z prime is to the right 2, down 1. So you just simply say right 2 and down 1. You can write down 1 and right 2. That doesn't matter. Okay, but just don't mix it up and just pick one point. You don't have to do them all. The same with number 6. A little hard to read there, but it looks like point V, let's just track it to V prime. It looks like it's going left 1 and up 1. They all do that. Point T also, left 1, up 1 to get to T prime. So this is left 1, up 1. I guess I could write the word and in there, huh? Okay, so as always, you try those two. I'll show you the assignment, and we'll be done. Okay, it looks like U moved to U prime. It just went 1 to the right. It didn't go up or down. This is just simply right 1. Now let's see. This one has the prime, so we start here. That's the new figure, okay? A to A prime is to the right 1. And down 1, 2, 3. They all do that. To the right 1, down 3. So that's our answer. Right 1 and down 3. All right, let me show you what the assignment looks like. And there will be 6 where you have to translate the figure. Again, label with little the letters and prime. So your answer here should be, T prime, I prime, E prime, and draw the figure. And on the back, don't worry about those at the top. We'll get to those another day. They're crossed out. You just describe the translation. Exactly what I did in the notes. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions.